I'm gonna go through a few searches, and I guarantee you I will see people sex trafficking and selling their bodies on this military psychological operations internet connection. This has been happening for the past 3.5 years, actually more so rampantly within the last 2 years of being just a bystander and observer and being operated against very violently. That a lot of people who are working enjoy the benefits of what is actually defined as prostitution. So I'm going to go through things that I would look at. In other words, places that I would go to, or that they know, and have a list of places that I would go to. So I'm going to write down that list really quick while I'm recording. The list of images where I would go, probably Criss lately, Paramore, Marilyn Manson, Boise State University, Korn, and one more. Let's say I got weird and I wanted to research or look at pictures of Demi Lovato. This was one of the songs. So I'm going to go and Google search these people because this is where I like to go. I'm going to go start with Criss because this is what I've been doing lately, and this is the most expected one for me to be at right now. I'm going to go in and press images, and they expect me to be here, so there's about 20 fake Criss Angels in here. I do not press anything. Do that later. That guy's not real. You can tell by the real Criss Angel, also known as Christopher Sarantakos, has a specific jawline, and I want to emphasize this to the viewer so they know when they're seeing a fake Criss Sarantakos / Criss Angel, or also known as Criss Angel. So if I write Christopher Sarantakos, which is the guy's name. Okay, so I'm here. This is not him, and this is not him either. This isn't him either. Where is the real guy? Like, this is his real name. Where is the real guy? The real guy is... I don't know. There's so many of them. It's definitely not even that guy, because that guy... Like, the real Criss Sarantakos is at an angle, or his... He just has a very, symmetrical face, or jawline. And you can kind of just tell right away who the real one is, but for people who don't follow, I'm just try to look for one real face here. And I'm not too familiar with the guy, so I'm still having trouble looking for his real face. I just know that this is not the real guy right here. This one, definitely not real. Okay. I know that this guy is not the real one, from a safe distance, you know. I know that I've seen that poster before, so that has to be the real one. Another guy's bone, what do you call it, bridge is a little bit too weird to be the real one. This guy's bone bridge is too small to be the real one. And it just keeps going on and on. None of these people are actually real people. Okay. So they expect me to look here, so they've invested about, in plastic surgery. Let's look at how much plastic surgery actually costs. How much does facial cosmetic reconstruction cost? We're not talking about a facelift, we're talking about these people have gotten reconstruction on their faces to look like Criss Angel, because no such thing as that many people born looking exactly like him. So we're going to go into plastic surgery. I'm just going to do this really quick to show you guys. If these guys did everything under the sun of what is plastic surgery, I'm estimating that each one of them spent at least $100,000 per face. Plastic surgery at low cost, cosmetic surgery. I'm just gonna write okay, this is how much it costs. This is an estimate, just for one person. Look at how many Criss Angels there are. And think about the fact that what I'm thinking about is these people can afford plastic surgery, but they don't want me to actually own property because I'm renting. I still rent and I'm still on government health and welfare and social security income. So, but they can throw like what looks like $100,000 on each guy's face, maybe at least $50,000. I counted about 20 to 25 false Criss Angels with faces that look to make them look exactly like the guy, and I just thought to myself, okay, let's get a calculator out. How much was the Mind Freak theme song? The Mind Freak theme song is the song that was offered to me. If I trademarked it, it would be probably like $300 million. How much did they throw on the fake Criss Angel faces? Let's say per person to reconstruct their face is $50,000 for plastic surgery. That's to do their nose, their eyebrows, their mouth, and etc. And let's times this by how many fake ones that I saw. At least 23. Okay. And let's think about how much it costs to put them on the internet, to take their photos and make the fake Criss Angel, because when I think about it, it costs money to make a fake website because you have to hire an IT specialist in order to create the application for the website to make it look fake, and also in order to continue photographing and putting the pictures. So you have to hire an IT specialist for the entire year. They have to hire a IT specialist and somebody to work for social media while hiring all of them. So I figure the IT specialist, I'm going to add At least 60,000. So that was 50 times 23 people equals plus how much would it cost? $60,000 per employee. So let's say $60,000 for the IT specialist plus $60,000 to employ a person to work for social media and just sit there and $60,000 for the software and to take pictures and stuff like that. Eventually you get the point. We're almost at 300, we're almost at half of what the Mind Freak theme song is worth. Let's see if I add how much it costs per person just for costumes for Criss Angel to look like Criss Angel as far as a costume goes, meaning like dressing him up and everything like that. Let's say 23 times, I would say at least a good $1,000 per person. So you have 120,000 here. I'm gonna just calculate that there is a costume process, meaning they all had to go buy themselves clothes and jewelry. I'm creating a budget for the military for how much it costs them just to make some fake Criss Angels. Okay, and let's say they all had given $1,000 shopping sprees. Let's say they all had photographers, and the photographers had to be paid about $50. So it all adds up. So what I'm trying to explain is this is how much the Mind Freak theme song that I was supposed to go after is actually worth. Mind Freak theme song. Let's say if I were to trademark it for my name being mentioned. Sales. Discography is the word. Let's use discography. It's gonna say somewhere around here how much it sold, and my point being of this entire video is to look at how ridiculous these people are, because they'd rather make about 23 fake Criss Angels just for me to look at, rather than just letting me copyright or trademark the song and let bygones be bygones. They're going to invest more money in trying to traumatize me in the process than actually just letting me have it. So what are these people doing? They're just doing these things out of spite. It's not even a financial crisis for them, meaning not only do I not pose any kind of homeland security threat or threat of violence or warfare situation, I don't even pose a financial threat, because for how much money that I was supposed to get while going to Las Vegas in the process of possibly not being in the operation is how much money they just spent making fake Criss Angels. And that's what I want to point out to the viewer right now, is this is a legitimate military operation sponsored by the federal government. In obstruction of justice, they rather invest equal amount of money on acting out of spite, acting out of emotional insecurities or discomfort, rather than just let justice actually proceed and prevail. They want to make a point, lashing out emotionally, and they got what they wanted, but they are still here. They are still here. And